Hey everybody, welcome to Bike Hombre. Today, we're going to be talking about my top 5 full suspension mountain bikes under $3,000 that are direct sales only. I made a very similar video just with bikes that be purchased at your local bike shop instead. I put the link inside the description. And just something to remember that this is my personal top 5 list. So if there's any bikes you feel that should have been on the list and weren't, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy this video, maybe consider subscribing. Now, let's check out the list.
First up is the YTS Core II, which is YT's aluminum all-mount full suspension mountain bike that's available with either 27.5 or 29-inch wheels. The Core II is the most affordable build in the GFC lineup and comes in at $3,000 and has 150mm of travel up front and 150mm of travel in the rear. It comes with the SRAM NX drivetrain with a 12-speed 50-tooth cassette, a Fox 36 Float Performance air fork, a Fox Float DPX2 performance shock, and internal cable routing. It also has SRAM G2R hydraulic brakes, DT Swiss M1900 wheels, Maxxis Minion DH2 tires, and E13 stem and handlebars. The GFC also has a flip chip with a high and low setting. The 27.5-inch model has a 65.5 degree head angle in the low setting and a 66 degree head angle in the high setting. But if you choose the 29-inch model, the head angle is a half a degree steeper. The 27.5-inch model comes with 4 32mm chainstays in sizes small through large, and 437mm chainstays in sizes extra large and XXL. For the 29er model, the chainstays are an additional 3mm in all sizes. There's also a 5-year frame warranty for the original owner. The GFC Core II is a really good deal for a great bike with a solid build. I think that almost anybody would be really happy with this mountain bike. Next is the Polygon ZQ T8, which is Polygon's aluminum trail mountain bike, and it's available with either 27.5-inch wheels in sizes small and medium, and 29-inch wheel sizes in medium through extra large. The T8 is the most expensive build in the ZQ T lineup and retails for $2,700. It comes with a Shimano SLX drivetrain with a 12-speed 51-tooth cassette, a Fox 34 rhythm fork with 150mm of travel for the 27.5-inch model, and 140mm of travel for the 29-inch model. It also comes with a Fox Float DPS shock with 140mm of rear travel for the 27.5-inch model and 135mm of travel for the 29-inch model. The T8 has internal cable routing and a 65 degree head angle for the 27.5-inch models and a 65.5 degree head angle for the 29-inch models. And the chainstays are relatively short, 425mm for the 27.5-inch model and 430mm for the 29-inch model. It comes with Tektro hydraulic brakes, an Entity cockpit, Entity rims with Shimano hubs, Schwalbe Hansdampf tires, a Trans-X dropper, and a 5-year frame warranty for original owner. Like most Polygon bikes, the ZQ is a really incredible deal for a great bike. If you don't want to break the bank and still get a nice, capable mountain bike, the T8 is a great choice. Next up is the ComaCall Meta AM29, which is ComaCall's aluminum enduro smasher that has aggressive geometry and a solid spec. At the time of this recording, there's only one available build in the Meta AM lineup, and it retails for $2,800. The Meta AM29 comes with a Shimano GR shifter and derailleur with 11-speed 51-tooth cassette, a 170mm RockShox CRA fork, a RockShox Deluxe Select shock with 160mm of travel, and internal cable routing. It has Shimano MT501 2-piston brakes with 203mm rotors front and rear, E13 wheels with Formula hubs, and a Maxxis Dissector tire in the rear and a Maxxis Assegai tire in the front. The seat post, stem, and handlebars are provided by ComaCall's in-house brand, Ride Alpha. The Meta AM has a 63.6 degree head angle, 433mm chainstays, and a 5-year frame warranty for the original owner. The AM29 is an aggressive enduro bike that's built to destroy descents, handle any type of rough terrain you might find yourself riding in. And even though I think this is an awesome bike, there is one thing that really bothers me, and that's that there isn't a dropper post included with the bike. For a modern mountain bike, a dropper post is a must. Now the good thing is that you can pick up a nice dropper for under $200, so you can still have a really nice enduro bike for under $3,000. It's not a deal breaker. I just really wish that ComaCall started putting droppers on the more affordable builds. Next up is the Vitus Mythique VRX, which is Vitus's aluminum trail bike that has modern geometry and a great build. The VRX is the top level build in the Mythique lineup and it retails for $2,300. The Mythique is offered in both 27.5 and 29-inch wheel sizes, with the 27.5 coming with 150mm of travel and the 29er coming with 140mm of travel. It comes with a Shimano DR drivetrain with a 12-speed 51-tooth cassette, a Marzocchi Bomber Z2 air fork, RockShox Monarch R shock, and external cable routing. It has Shimano MT501 hydraulic disc brakes, WTB I30 wheels with Vitus hubs, 180mm brake rotors front and rear, and Schwalbe tires with a Magic Mary in the front and a Hans Dampf in the rear. The saddle, stem, and handlebars are all from Nukeproof's Neutron range. The Mythique has a 66-degree head angle, 435mm chainstays for the 27.5-inch model, and 445mm chainstays for the 29-inch model. Vitus also offers a 5-year frame warranty for original owner. The build for this bike is insane for the price, and it might be one of the best deals that exists for a modern full suspension mountain bike. This bike needs nothing out of the box and it's ready to rip. I was actually lucky enough to test out the VR model, which is one level lower than the VRX, and I love that bike. I only had a couple minor component gripes on that bike, and those complaints were all addressed with the VRX. I feel that if you're looking for a great trail bike and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, you should definitely consider the Mythique. And last is the Canyon Spectra 125 AL5, which is Canyon's 29-inch aluminum trail bike with progressive geometry. The Spectra 125 comes with 140mm of front travel and 125mm of rear travel. The AL5 is the most affordable Spectral and retails for $2,900. It comes with a Shimano DR M6100 drivetrain with a 12-speed 51-tooth cassette, a RockShox 35 Gold RL fork, a RockShox Deluxe Select Plus shock, and internal cable routing. It also comes with Shimano DR 4-piston brakes with a 203mm rotor in the front and a 180 in the rear, race face AR30 wheels with Shimano hubs, and Maxxis tires with a dissector in the front and a Minin DHR2 in the rear. The cockpit, including the stem, grips, and handlebars, are all Canyon branded. The Spectra 125 has a 64-degree head angle, 437mm chainstays, and a 6-year frame warranty for the original owner and a 3-year crash replacement warranty. I really like what Canyon's done with this bike. It's a very similar ethos as the Specialized Status 140, where Canyon is making a very slack and aggressive shorter travel bike. This should make the bike an absolute hoot to ride, where you can handle all the gnarly downhill sections, and the climb shouldn't be too bad either. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. Let me know which bikes you think should have been included on this list, and post a list of your favorite full suspension mountain bikes in the comments. Also, if you've ridden or owned any of the bikes on the list, let us know your experience. Thank you, and have a great one.